Hey, hello. In today's video, I will talk about why do aquarium shrimps get sick. I'll also talk about some of the prevention tips, cure tips, and some of the most common diseases of aquarium shrimps, specifically Neocaridina shrimps, or also known as cherry shrimps. Now, why do your cherry shrimps get sick? There are mainly three reasons. The first one is if you bring new shrimp to your tank in an established tank, and if those new shrimps are already sick from the aquarium store, then the disease will transmit from the new shrimps to the old shrimp, and this way all over your shrimp colony will start to get diseases, and all of the colony will get affected. So this is the most common way that diseases start to transmit throughout your shrimp colony. And if you want to prevent this, then you will need to first keep your new shrimps in a separate tank. That's what's called an quarantine tank. And you'll need to observe your shrimps for a few weeks. And if you see everything is okay, only then you should transmit your new shrimps to the already established tank. Another common way is if you are building a planted tank, then you are most commonly getting those plants from an aquarium store. Now, diseases or parasites can come from those plants too. So, the aquarium plant, where you have got the aquarium plant, it can be that the diseases were on those plants, like parasite eggs were already on those plants, and now you have bought that plant and brought that to your home. If you do, then the parasite will transmit from the plant to the main aquarium and to your shrimps. This way your shrimps will also get sick. So the prevention tip here is to also put your new plants in a quarantine tank and see if everything is okay. After about a few weeks of observation, if you think everything checks out, everything is okay, then and only then plant your new plants to the established tank. Now, this is the second reason. Another reason can be if your water quality is not good, if the filtration is not good, if there is not enough temperature, if the temperature is not in the ideal range, if the pH and other parameters are not in the ideal range, then diseases can happen and your shrimps can get sick. So these are the most common reasons. So if you are if you are keeping a good water quality, if you are keeping the pH and other water parameters in range, then there is no need to worry about your shrimps getting sick. Just do one thing: whenever you bring something new from an aquarium store and you want to put it to your established tank, first put that item to a quarantine tank, observe that thing for a few weeks, and only then put that new item to your established tank. If you do this, you should be okay. Now, what are the prevention tips? What to do if your shrimps get sick? The first most common method is giving your shrimps a salt bath. A salt bath is basically you will have to take a gallon of your aquarium water and mix 1 teaspoon of aquarium salt with it, not the regular salt, aquarium salt. And now put your affected shrimps to the salty water and keep your shrimp there for about 1 minute. Obviously, you will need to keep the salty water in a separate container. Now, after about 1 minute, you will need to scoop out the shrimp and put it back into the main aquarium. You can try it out for a few days and check if there is any improvement. You can also treat the aquarium with some special treatment products like Secam Paragard or API Cure Salt. Those things also work out. However, the issue with your shrimps getting sick is in most cases you don't get enough time to treat your shrimps. Normally, when a shrimp is affected with a disease, it dies out very quickly. So if you can only be aware of the disease when you see your shrimps are starting to die, and then you can take some steps. So normally when we start to take any step, it is actually very late and your shrimps will already start dying. Now, what are some of the most common diseases for shrimps? The first most common one is Vorticella. So it is a parasite. It affects your shrimps and it is kind of whitish looking. So many people think of it as a fungus, but it is actually a type of protozoa. So this is one of the most common diseases. Another common parasite is Scutelica japonica. So this is another common parasite. I will make individual video on each of these diseases, so I'm not explaining those diseases much here. And another one is bacterial infections. So if you want, I will make separate videos on each of these diseases and how to cure them. But today's video is all for now. These are the I have already talked about the three most common reasons why your shrimps get sick and how you can at least try to cure the diseased shrimps. I hope you have found today's video helpful. Thank you for watching. Take care.